Hi there. In this video, we'll look at multiplying polynomials using the distributive property. So here's our first example that we'll do. The distributive property, remember, parentheses, think arrows, multiply. Draw on your sets of arrows for the first term to the second polynomial. A times A is A squared. A times 4 is 4A. We've done the first term, now do the second term. 7 times each term in the second polynomial. 7 times A is 7A, and 7 times 4 is 28. Now you have this polynomial combined like terms. 4A and 7A. A squared, 4 plus 7 is 11, and then plus 28. Let's do another one. Here's this problem. 3x minus 4 times x plus 2. Draw on your first set of arrows, the 3x to each term in the second polynomial. 3x times x is 3x squared. 3x times 2 is plus 6x. Now for the next term, negative 4 times x, and negative 4 times 2. So negative 4 times x would be negative 4x, and negative 4 times 2 is negative 8. Look for and combine like terms, plus 6x minus 4x, 3x squared. 6 minus 4 is a plus 2x, and then minus 8. Here's another example. Why don't you try this one on your own? Draw on your arrows and do the multiplication. Go ahead, hit pause and try it on your own. Alright, so first set of arrows, 2y and 3y multiplied together is 6y squared. 2y times 7 is plus 14y. And second set of arrows. Negative 5 times 3y is minus 15y. Negative 5 and 7 multiplies to negative 35. Did you get that far? Good. Next step is combine your like terms. So 6y squared stays the same. 14y and negative 15y becomes minus y, and then negative 35 stays the same. Alright, let's look at something a little bit different. What if I have this? 2k minus 5, the quantity squared. Well, this square here, if I have x squared, that means x times x. It means the same thing here, just with a polynomial. Take it and multiply it by itself. So I have 2k minus 5 multiplied by 2k minus 5. When you're multiplying these, you always want to have the two sets of parentheses. One polynomial here and another one here. Now that you have that, you can do your distributive property and draw out your arrows. So 2k times 2k is 4k squared. 2k times negative 5 is minus 10k. And in the second term, negative 5 times 2k, negative 10k. And then negative 5 times negative 5 is positive 25. Final step is simplify by combining like terms. 4k squared. Negative 10, negative 10 is negative 20k. And then plus 25. Alright, one last example. Here's a trinomial multiplied by a binomial. What are we going to do here? Well, the same thing. So here's my first term, 4x squared, multiplied by 2x. 8x cubed. Multiply him by the second term in that polynomial. Negative 3. 4x squared times negative 3 is negative 12x squared. and then go to the next ones. X times 2x is plus 2x squared. X times negative 3 is minus 3x. And then I have negative 6 times 2x, negative 12x, and negative 6 times negative 3 is plus 18. Combine your like terms. This is convenient, my x squareds are together. 8x cubed stays the same. Negative 12 plus 2 is negative 10x squared. And then here's my other like terms. Negative 3 and negative 12. Negative 3x and negative 12x is negative 15x, and then plus 18 on the end. Okay, so we've done some examples with the distributive property. Let's look at a few things to remember. Draw in your arrows. Those arrows are going to help you see what's going on. They'll also help keep you from skipping a step. And you always want 2 sets of parentheses. That's all for the distributive property.